Hey guys, Ghost here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I know this is not the normal time of day that I generally like to upload videos, although granted the past couple of weeks has been a bit crazy, but this one I feel like needs to be shared ASAP, as you can probably tell in the background footage here that something is very wrong with Battlefield 2042. Now you may think I'm hacking, and whilst I was testing this on these poor souls, by the way, apologies to anybody who was on the receiving end of these tests, but you would be wrong. This is actually the game functioning as it should be right now. We're going to get into this. I'm going to be sending this video to DICE as well, so they could hopefully correct this clearly game-breaking bug. Before we do though, as always, if you guys enjoy the content on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll be covering everything around Battlefield, mostly 6, but occasionally the weird and zany bug from Battlefield 2042 as well. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, hit the sub button, and thank you guys as always for watching. So as most of you will be aware, yesterday there was a really big patch that came out for Battlefield 2042. They shadow dropped it, so we got the patch notes and we got the actual update here with the Iwo Jima map, some new weapons, new vehicles even, and a new battle pass. And this has been really successful. In fact, Battlefield 2042 has kind of popped off, and it's already hit 38,000 players at the peak today, which I definitely did not have on my bingo card in 2025, so that's really cool to see. I'm sure there are a lot of new players coming into the game right now, checking it out, and basically looking for a home until Battlefield 6 releases. And this is why this particular bug here really needs to be fixed like yesterday. I honestly don't know how this gets through testing, but we're going to get into this. So first of all, full disclosure here, Sorrow, and if you don't know who Sorrow is, he's basically the weapons wizard for Battlefield 2042, and probably will be going forward in Battlefield 6 as well. I'm going to link his YouTube below. He has basically put me onto this here and sort of reached out to say, hey, like, you need to talk about this because it's crazy broken and really needs to be fixed. And for those reasons, I'm not going to tell you guys exactly like how to replicate this because I don't want everybody running around doing this in every game. It would just completely break the balance of the game, and it's really going to put off a lot of new players. But I wanted to confirm that it works, and basically, if you go and look in the patch notes here, you'll see that DICE tried to make some fixes to the master key on a couple of their weapons, and it seems like they broke a whole lot more with it than they fixed. As far as I understand it, every pellet of the master key is now doing the full damage of the weapon. So if you have a sniper rifle that does like 100 damage, every pellet of the master key is doing the damage and range that that sniper rifle would normally have. I don't know how many pellets there are in each shot of the master key, but I think it's something like 6. So as you can tell, this has just completely broken the game. This thing is shredding through vehicles, ground and air alike, as well as infantry, and DICE need to vault this attachment on every gun and look into this, get it fixed up before they put it back in the game. I don't know what it is about the master key attachment, but those of you who've been covering the channel for a significant amount of time will know that there are always bugs and issues with this particular attachment. But the thing that kind of irritates me, honestly, and really frustrates me more is, like, they know there are always issues with their attachments. There are so many bugs in Battlefield 2042, and Sorrow found this within less than a day of just messing around with the attachments. He literally found a game-breaking bug. So what does that tell you about the level of quality control and testing that is going on whenever DICE put a patch in the game like they have done here for Battlefield 2042? And I know it's maybe not that big of a deal for 2042, right? The game's only got a couple of months left, and then it's pretty much, you know, got to be dead. I can't see many people playing it once BF6 releases. But if they're going to apply the same quality assurance principles to Battlefield 6 on their patches as they have done here for Battlefield 2042, that's not going to be great. Like, they really cannot afford to have these major game-breaking bugs in a game like BF6. In 2042, there's maybe only 5,000 to 10,000 players, although at the moment, because of the hype around BF6, there's a whole lot more. But when BF6 comes out, there could be 500,000 players. There might be 1 million players just on Steam alone. We've actually just seen numbers that in the beta, there were over 20 million people who trying out the game. That is insane. In fact, now it's kind of looking like EA's goal of hitting 100 million players, especially once they release the Battle Royale and whatnot, could be actually quite doable. It could be realistic. And if you have those players and you introduce some crazy game-breaking bug like this, it is going to be absolutely chaotic. You're talking like Warzone levels of problems here with the cheaters. Like, they really can't afford major and massive hiccups with this. So I'm going to send this to DICE. They need to really like get the quality assurance of the patches in check. It doesn't matter if it's 2042 or it's BF6, you know, they've just got to make sure that it works. And if a guy like Sorrow is able to do this, like sat at home on his PC and test this out within a day, then there really just is no excuse why DICE can't be doing the same thing. Anywho, with that said, I'm going to leave you guys with some footage of this just to document this bug here in the game, because it's probably going to be taken away tomorrow, so enjoy it while it lasts, I guess. It is kind of fun, although obviously it completely breaks the balance of the game. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with everything Battlefield, and I will see you all in the next one.
East! Good work! Threat neutralized! Target is down! Threat neutralized! You're alive, but not safe!
Alright, get back! Capture those.
I'm covered!
They'll mount their final defense here. Stay in the sector.